Grand Rising, gods and goddesses. We are on our 18th saga of Intimate with TomBoi. Today we're going to be talking about exchanging energy. And we're not just going to be talking about energy exchanging on a romantic level. We're also going to be talking about how somebody could just possibly walk into a room or something and they can change the whole atmosphere by their presence. So talking about energy, I think is very important because sometimes your energy can dictate how people feel. It can dictate how things go. So we're going to get into this. Let's talk about energy.
Yeah. Yeah. Slowly walk. Take it off for me, baby. Do that little freaky thing I like. I love that little freaky thing, alright. Kink it, freak it, nasty, babe. 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 I love it when the faucet runs. I love it when the faucet comes. I love it when the faucet runs. I love it when the faucet comes. Drip, drip for me.
What it do, gods and goddesses? Yes, we are talking about energy today. And definitely from that song that I just played for y'all, it's called Run That Water by me. Drip, drip for me. Ha. I just get right to it, huh? Slowly walk to me. Take it off on me. I was putting that energy out there. Y'all can't tell me I didn't put that energy out there. Definitely. Hey, if it didn't make you want to run that water, I definitely think it made you want to run that water for sure. So back to the topic of my energy. We want to talk about the soul tie exchange of energy, and we're going to talk about how your energy presence can change an atmosphere and all that. All these things are important because energy is something that we deal with every day, from the time that we get up until the time that we lay down, including while we are sleeping. We are still dealing with energy. So let's hop into this real quick. Let's start out with the soul time. All right. So you there, you decide that you want to, do whatever with your partner. And y'all going to take that step. Y'all going to make love. Y'all going to have sex. Y'all going to get down or whatever. So you're about to exchange this energy with somebody, right? So you all into it. You're doing your thing or whatever. And it's coming to that time that y'all about to climax or whatever. And y'all about to exchange this energy, right? So now your energy is combining with their energy. You're about to become one, as we can say. You're gonna probably take on some of their characteristics. They're probably gonna take on some of your characteristics because you're exchanging energy. Not only that, you are putting a bond between y'all. So now, this is where we call this kind of almost like a spiritual marriage in a sense, because when you lie down with somebody, a lot of people just think it might just be just sex, or it might just be like, a one-time thing. It may not happen again, or it could be a situation where you're doing it, for money, and you're just laying down with somebody, but you are exchanging energy. We can even talk on more of the, how can I say this, subjects we don't want to get into, but if somebody is raping somebody, you know what I'm saying? They're taking that energy and they're putting it on that person. So now this person is dealing with this trauma throughout their life, and they have all this energy source on them from somebody that did something to them violently. So energy exchange is important on so many levels, and this is just talking about it in a sexual manner and how it can affect you. So let's take this, like, fuck buddy situation, or friends with benefits and fuck relationships and all that, right? Okay, let's show you how energy works, right? So you have this agreement and say, look, this is whenever, we just want to get our rocks off. Um, And so we get together for this. Nothing else, nothing more, right? But this is where soul tying comes in, right? You're going into it thinking it's just that. But it can become more, especially for one party. Now, the other party where they're saying it's not, more, they still have some connection. They might not know it, but they still do have some type of connection. And so the party that has the connection more, they're more into you, they're falling for you or whatever. This can turn into something bad. That person can become stalkerish, you know, um, just do all kind of things. They can sabotage anything with your new relationships and all that. So you kind of have to be careful who you are exchanging energy with. You have to think this out. And I know a lot of times, we feel like, oh, we'll be alright, or it ain't that serious. But this is something serious. And we are in a time where everybody feel like, man, look, it's just sex. But it's not just sex. It's more to it than it just being sex. So my ex, basically, right? She used to engage in sexual activities with some of her friends. Now, me personally, if you are my friend, especially a childhood friend, a lot of my childhood friends know I don't cross that line with you if I consider you just my friend, because I don't want the problems that come along with exchanging energy with a friend. I've done it one time, and I would, and yeah, it's not good, because it was issues when I seen them with people. I wasn't digging it, or if they seen me with somebody, they wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, for them and for you, it's like, ain't nobody better than me. And so that's why you have to be careful with these fuck relationships, or these friends with benefits situations, right? And so my ex or whatever, she used to, have sex with her friends or whatever, or like she with somebody, they do three ways or whatever, they coming in or whatever, or, sometimes they would just engage separately or whatever, right? Now, so she gets with me, right? And basically her friends get jealous of the situation. I guess now they really didn't know much about me, but they're jealous of the situation. And it's like, well, why are they jealous? Because now this changes things with them. You know, um, they know this. They knew the situation that they had before. Like, okay, well, every once in a while we can do this or whatever, or you can come over and we can do it with me and so. Woo. So now that changes things, because it's like, okay, we don't know you. Are you into us and all this? You got to think about all these things, because these things were going on before I got there. Now, the whole thing is, if I'm not into them or whatever, then they feel in some type of way, because now that changes the dynamic of the relationship that they have with their friend or their fuck buddy. because now she has me, she has someone. So basically, exchanging energy and just saying this friends with benefits thing, it's more than that. People get hurt behind that. People do. They really get hurt behind that. They say they don't. They say, oh, it's just this. But like if they leave them, they hurt behind it because they have a relationship with them. Low key, it might not have been the traditional committed relationship, but you have that with them. And so this is why you have to be really careful on exchanging your energy, because you don't know what you could be setting yourself up for. Which leads me to another thing. Somebody's presence changing the energy in the atmosphere. So have you ever been like, at a event or something, and everybody is kind of like, in a good mood, they're having a good time, and then it's like one person shows up and the whole atmosphere changes, and you don't know what's going on. You just know it's like, man, dude here, she here, it's kind of like that thing. The energy just changes the whole thing. The whole presence changes the whole thing. And so, if you ever wonder, like, why does this happen? How is it that one person can change something if I'm unbothered by that person? If somebody is projecting negative or bad energy, it can spread. It's kind of almost like a cancer or a wildfire. It'll spread. And so that's why, you got to be careful too of the company that you keep, you know, because if they have a certain type of energy, that energy will hop on you. It's a reason why they say sayings like, birds of a feather flock together. If you got a person that's they real big on gossiping, they love gossiping, that energy can spread on you. And so energy is very important, on a friendship level, on a lover's level, all of that, because it will change your mood, it'll change your perception, and it also will change how you act towards people. And this one is really hard to speak on. When somebody's energy is changed by force, and we can speak on that because it happens all the time. But people are molested, they're raped, and all that, and the attacker changes their energy. This is why it is important that we look out for our children, we look out for our loved ones, we look out for our communities. You know what I'm saying? If you see something that doesn't look right, you need to be aware of certain people, that could be in your community, that could be because we have a lot of predators out there. And the thing about it is, predators can create other predators, or they can take away the innocence, or the security of someone because of the energy that they're pressing on to someone else. So for instance, a child that's been molested, basically think about the years of agony and pain and damage that it does to them, how it changes their characteristics. They don't act the same. Somebody did something very vile to them, and it turned them into another being. So we have to stop these monsters from being present in our community. Stop these monsters from being present in our families. And I want to speak on that because a lot of times these things don't occur all the time from just random people. That's usually slim. It usually occurs within our families. So we have a lot of monsters in our families that are projecting this bad energy onto innocent kids, innocent other relatives, and all that. And so it starts with us, knowing that, and checking them, reporting these people, all of that. You know, This ain't no snitching or nothing. If you know you got somebody in your family and they foul and they out here raping people and all that, you need to report them. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is, because like I said, and I mean this, and I said this before, you are just responsible as the person that did it. If you turn the blind eye to it and you don't say nothing, you just as guilty. Because why would you allow that person to continue to exist and do what they do? Because the chances of them doing it again is high. So why would you allow them to continue to do it? Because it's your brother, or it's your father, or it's your mother, or it's your auntie. You just as foul as them. Don't let these monsters continue to do what they do. Get their asses up out of here and get them to where they need to go. So we have to be mindful of our energy that we project. We have to be mindful of exchanging energy in different ways and different levels. Because, like I said, we can change atmospheres. We can change people. We can cause problems that we might not necessarily want to have because we decided to, exchange energy with a friend, thinking it was just, a fuck relationship, or it was just a fuck buddy situation. Sometimes it's not just that, right? So I want y'all to always be mindful of your energy that y'all put out, projecting, and your energy that you exchange, all right? Because if you want light, love, abundance, peace, and prosperity, we're going to have to put out that good energy. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes this is easier said than done. But even when you are in bad moods, still continue to say light, love, peace, abundance, and prosperity. Because, it's just about the feeling, smile. Don't always be frowning. You know what I'm saying? You know how much better you feel. You know how much just to laugh and everything. Laughter is a good thing. It's good energy. It's fun energy. And I know, sometimes we're not always going to be in the mood for laughing and all that. And I get that, different situations, occur. But let's always be mindful of the energy that we project and the energy that we exchange. Some people might not be able to handle things that you can handle, or vice versa. You might not be able to handle certain things. You know what I'm saying? And let's watch after our loved ones and make sure nobody is trying to put fuck ass energy on them. All right? This was fun. We're going to do this again next week. Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for stopping through. I enjoy y'all supporting this and everything. And us having these conversations, all right? So y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Y'all enjoy y'all rest of the week. I know everybody's going to be eating good this week, so y'all eat good. Save me a plate. I do not eat pork, so if y'all save me a plate, you can give me everything else, but I can't have a swine, all right? All right, I'll see y'all next week. Light, love, peace, abundance, and prosperity, gods and goddesses.
Yeah. Yeah. Slowly walk to me, baby. Take it off for me, baby. Do that little freaky thing I like. I love that little freaky thing, alright. Kick it, freak it, nasty, babe. Kick it, freak it, nasty, babe. Kick it, freak it, nasty, babe. Kick it, freak it, babe. I love it when the faucet runs. I love it when the faucet comes. I love it when the faucet runs. I love it when the faucet comes. Drip, drip for me. Drip, drip on me. Drip, drip for me. Drip, drip for me. Run that water, baby. Just run that water, baby. Run that water, baby. Just run that water, baby. Yeah. You love it when I kiss you, please. I love to kiss on your lips. I love the results of it. That's why I always kiss on your lips. Hey, listen. I love it when the faucet runs. I love it when the faucet comes. I love it when the faucet runs. See, I love it when the faucet comes. Run that water, babe. Just run that water, babe. Yeah. Run that water, babe. Just run that water, babe. Yeah, yeah. Run that water, baby. Drip on me. Hey, yeah. Just run that water, baby. Drip on me. Hey, yeah. Yeah, run that water, baby. Drip on me. Hey, yeah. Just run that water, baby. 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 Just run that water.